Accept failure as a possibility to release you from all your anxiousness of fearing that you're not going to get what you want. And the funny thing is that you actually get what you want. This comes from one of my course members in the Rosy Life course and community, and she watched my video on my zipper getting stuck in my dress in a video I released a couple days ago, and she decided to use it for herself because she wanted a very particular dress for New Year's Eve, and the store had completely run out of this dress online, in stores, and everywhere. But she wanted that dress, and she went ahead and used the same analogy. And I'm going to share with you what she did to have her success story. But before we get started, welcome. My name is Rose, and welcome to the Rosy Life, where we help you free your mind so you can allow your dreams to come true. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you can go to rosylife.com for more information. And if you'd like to join the Rosy Life course and community, what we do in there, we level up using love. And there's so much success in there. I would love to have you. So let's get to the story. So this client in the course, one of the course members, she wanted a specific dress for New Year's Eve. And she said, oh God, they're all out, they're sold out, but she really had her heart set on that one dress. So she went to sleep that night and she remembered watching my video. And she said, you know what, I'm giving this dress way too much importance. So she said, it's okay if I don't get that dress. She says, I'll find another one or buy another one, I think she said. And she said, it's okay. I want that dress. She says, but you know what? It's okay if I don't get it. There's a possibility that I don't. And so she went to sleep. And the very next day, she found out that the dress came back in stock in her size, and she was able to get her dress. And she said she was so thrilled because it looked like it was impossible. But when she released so much importance from having to have it, that's when it came in. And this happened with another client in my course as well, in the course and community, where she also wanted to win prizes at an event that she went to. And she won something, like everybody received a gift, but she didn't win the prizes. But instead of reacting and calling that a loss, she says, that's okay. She says, I didn't get that. She says, but I'm going to go ahead and still continue to expect amazing things to happen. And for I forget if it was like days or a week following, like all of these things started happening to her, where she started being upgraded for free in first class, and she started receiving free dinners and free tickets to shows. And she said she couldn't believe the amount of wonderful things that happened to her over the course of that week, just because she decided not to see failure as her not getting something, but she accepted that she didn't get it. And then she was like flooded with wonderful gifts and prizes in another way, not from that event, but she received so many things. So this is why I wanted to make this video, because failure, right? Accepting that there's a possibility of failing, of either you not getting what you want, or the business deal not going through, or something not working out exactly how you want it. It doesn't mean that you're saying, yeah, okay, you accept it, that that's what you chose and that's what you want. No, it's saying that you are accepting the possibility that that reality exists. That version of you who experiences failure is very real. And in fact, if you're watching this video, you're probably there right now in that reality. And you can easily switch though, right? You have to accept where you are. You have to accept that failure is a possibility, but that doesn't mean that that's what you want. It doesn't mean that that's what you're going to get. That means that there's this version of you who fails. There's a version of you who thinks that you won't get what you want. And you have to respect that reality, because all creation is finished. So you can't make that go away. And a lot of people really get stuck trying to fix themselves, fix that version of themselves, and fix and deny that, no, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to, accept this. No, I don't take no for an answer. They have to conform. It has to change for me. And then you try to force whatever is there, and you try to change it. Well, That's where people get frustrated, anxious, they cry, they feel down, they get sad, all of those things, and they think, this doesn't work. Because you're trying to change something, a creation that's already there. It's like you trying to force a cat to become a dog. You can't. Cats were created, so stop trying to change the damn cat into a dog. And that is exactly what you do when you try to force a reality, a creation that is already there. And that's why you have to accept it. And failure, not getting what you want, is a reality, an option. It's a possibility. It's there. And if you don't accept it, you will fight it. And you know that Abraham Hicks always, she said, right? Whatever you resist persists. So if you resist it, guess what's going to keep chasing you? Failure. And you're going to fight it, and you're going to feel awful, and you're going to feel like you're struggling and forcing something to happen. So what do? You choose a different reality. That's what you do. You choose a different reality that is literally simultaneously right here next to it. It's like this close. This reality of you failing is right next to this reality of you succeeding, but you keep choosing this one. And all you have to do is choose this one, you succeeding. Go to the end. See yourself as successful. So accepting failure is very, very powerful. Very powerful. I was listening to a little speech of Oprah that she gave at a graduation ceremony, and she was saying that she sees failure as something as life or the universe like redirecting you. And that failure isn't failure, it's just a redirection. You can see failure as like you can't do it. That's one way to do it, right? That's a thought. But she didn't see failure as I can't do it. It's just failing, or you not having what you want is just like, okay, I'm being redirected. I need to think of this a different way. It doesn't mean you need to want something different. It means that you need to change your perspective, change your state, change your reality. You are being guided, redirected to change the way that you're looking at this thing. That's all it is. It doesn't mean that you suck at manifesting or that it doesn't work. It just means that you're being redirected to change your perspective on what you're looking at. Neville Goddard talks about this, but he says missing the mark. Same thing, right? You missed the mark because you didn't live in the end. But that's okay, because you never lose. It's never too late. Just because a deadline passed, let's say, on whatever that you wanted, like a deadline passed, it doesn't mean that you failed. Do you see? Time is irrelevant. Just because something seemingly happened in the past doesn't mean that you can't still have what you want. Do you see? So stop getting locked into deadlines and dates and all of those things, because then your fixation becomes about the date and the deadline. And if you just allow yourself to see the possibility that there's a potential that you could fail, and feel how much it sucks to feel it, right? You just sit there and you feel it like, this sucks, feeling that I couldn't get what I want. That's a horrible option. I don't like it, but it's real. It's here. It's there. And the moment you accept that, you're going to notice now how you feel free to choose. You get freedom. You have free will. You get to choose from all those realities, from all those infinite potentials that you have. You get to choose. You can't delete a reality. You can't make a reality go away, but you get to choose. And you get to choose every single second of the day. It's never too late. You're not too early. None of that. The time thing is not even an issue. Do you see? So in the Course in Miracles, they also talk about, about the failing is just you feeling separate from God. That's all that failure feeling is, right? You fear that you're not going to get what you want, and that is you feeling separate from God, from I am, from love. You're feeling separate, and that is why you feel bad, or you get scared, or you feel anxious, because that is literally this body telling you that you are feeling separate from who you are, from God, from love, from your infinity, your infinite nature, your infinite power, right? So these are all just signs of your fear of failure. So when you accept the fear, Like in that example with the zipper, in the dress that I mentioned in the video, I accepted that I might have to rip the dress open and then go pay for some seamstress to put a new zipper on it. And the moment I did that, the zipper unzipped on its own. Easily, right? But it wouldn't do it. That zipper would not budge. I tried putting oil on it. I tried all kinds of things and it would not budge. It wasn't until I accepted that I might get stuck in it forever, dramatically thinking, then I accepted, you know what? I can just have it fixed. And then the zipper came open. This is no different than anything else. When you accept things, it's not about, oh, well, maybe it wasn't meant to be and that's why it didn't happen. No, cut that crap out too. It didn't work out. No, it didn't work because you accepted that it wouldn't work and there you stayed. You didn't accept that it didn't work and then again choose. You're like, but I choose this. I see my end scene. This is what I said I wanted. That's the only reason it didn't work, is because you believed in this not working more than you believed that it would work. Do you see? You believe that there's some power outside of you that can prevent you from having what you want. There isn't any. It's just you. Only you. So I hope this video is helpful, and just stick to the end, you guys. Stick to the end. If it doesn't feel good, it's just your higher self telling you that you feel separate from it. You're running away from love. You're running away from your powerfulness, okay? So go back to the end. All right, my loves, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye.